We are live.
Woohoo!
Good morning.
Happy 2024.
Yes. I've got bibs on.
And Sam went to go get some breakfast at Sonic because Wendy's isn't opening until 1.
Oh, they're just going to serve lunch.
They're just going to serve lunch.
They also probably realize they have a bunch of teenagers that work there, and they probably won't be up till that time.
So Sonic opened at 9. So Sam was going to Sonic and Dollar General because we still haven't went grocery shopping because we literally just got home from vacation yesterday.
Oh, yeah, you need to go grocery shopping.
So we need to do that.
Oh, yeah. So I didn't say what I'm doing today yesterday because I didn't want, like in the past, sometimes I've announced.
Yes.
Yeah. I did mention it in our private chat, but that was our private chat where it's just the four of us. I'm doing a Medusa look.
So if you guys are wondering what she means, in the past, Christy has said, oh, I'm going to do this makeup look, and then somebody else has done it before she can get to it.
Yeah, I used to schedule out my streams and say what they were going to be, and then somebody would get to it and do it. I mean, I don't care that it's been done before. That's fine. I mean, you got to get your inspiration from somewhere, right?
Right.
But when it's somebody that follows you that does the same look after you've announced it,
right,
so, multiple times, it's a little frustrating.
A little shady.
Yeah, I wouldn't even call it shady. I just call it frustrating. It's fine that they want to do that too, but I'd prefer they wait until after I do it if they're getting the idea from me. Makes sense.
Fair enough.
Because, I mean, yeah, everybody has to take inspiration from somewhere. As long as they're not exactly copying what I've done, I don't care. But for me to announce I'm doing it and then go and do it before I get to use my creativity to do it frustrates me.
Hey, today the Kansas sales tax on groceries drops from 4% to 2%.
Oh, wow. Nice. Our sales tax is 9.8%, I believe.
This is just on groceries.
Oh.
And then next year it will drop down to 0. We will not pay sales tax on groceries. Now, there is a caveat to that. Anything that's deemed junk food will still have a sales tax on it.
So, like donuts and things like that.
Yes. Like Washington, when we lived in Washington, they called it a junk food tax. So Sam's running to Sonic. It will still have their regular sales tax on it, but if we bought all of the stuff to make a breakfast burrito, it would not have tax on it.
I gotcha.
Like potato chips will still have tax on it. Cucumbers will not.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. So I'm very happy about that. I know a lot of people are happy about that because groceries are expensive. Everything's expensive, but you kind of have to have groceries to live.
Well, you could go hunting and kill your own food and cook your own food, but realistically, that's not how our society works.
Like, we could live without our coffee. You could live without Dunkin' Donuts coffee. Maybe. But like, you can't live without, eating like a meal.
Yeah.
So.
Did you say maybe? You could live without this, maybe.
You maybe could live without Dunkin'. Maybe.
Well, I make my own coffee here a lot, but could I live without coffee? I don't know.
Hey, cool gamer, welcome in. Happy 2024. And yes, my voice sounds very rough. I was coughing a lot last night.
I am supporting you.
Woo woo!
Hufflepuff. Well, since you've been coughing a lot, because I had thought about us like going over some Disney news or some Universal news or something.
Sure. What do you want me to talk about?
We don't have to do that if your throat hurts or something or anything.
I'll be okay. Sam's bringing me a diet limeade.
Oh, nice.
Yep. He's getting supersonic breakfast burritos, no tomatoes on mine, add extra onion and extra jalapenos, and a large tater tot. I will say this is the first time since I had my seizure on Friday that I've been hungry. So Sam is encouraging me eating.
Yep, eat up.
Yep. I got up in the middle of the night and I needed a snack, and there's like literally nothing here. And so I found a half open like it had one sealed package of graham crackers in it. And so I was eating graham crackers at like 2 a.m. But it helped. So let's see. What Disney Disney news can I say?
Yeah, anything. I mean, either whatever. Universal's got their new resort or their new park coming open next year. Next year now, not this year, because it is 2024 now. And then Disney's got some stuff coming up. So whatever.
Okay, let's see what I can find over here. Oh, this weekend, Canon weekend is the marathon weekend. And guess what I did right before I got COVID?
Registered for a Disney run?
I did.
A virtual one or in-person one?
Virtual. Yeah, for marathon weekend. What did I register for?
The full thing.
The dopey. You are correct. My whole plan the entire time was, because we had 3 C days, was I was going to use the fitness center and log in a couple of the runs.
Yeah, you could do like 3 5-mile runs in or 3 3-mile runs, in like 3 hours between 3 days. Right.
Well, my lungs were not up for that.
Probably not. No, I would imagine.
So, I will complete it eventually. But I was really bummed because I was like, who doesn't want to run on a treadmill facing the ocean? You know what I mean?
Sure, yeah.
Was not meant to be. So shout out to everyone who is participating in the marathon weekend this year.
I'm gray.
You look okay. Not gonna lie, you could use that same coloring and do like one of the ghosts from Haunted Mansion.
I think I've done a Haunted Mansion look before. Actually, I used blue though. I didn't use gray when I did that. I need to wash these brushes. They all have like colors on them.
We do not have foodie guides yet for
Arts Festival.
Nope.
I'm gonna go wash this off real quick so I can use gray.
Ouch. I yawned and my ears popped. So I'm literally just checking.
All right. So it's, I feel like I look ridiculous with these paper towels around me. So it's a purple brush. Even the bristles are purple. But okay.
But no, I'm surprised. I'm honestly surprised that, because let's see. Let's see. Farts should be starting here pretty soon.
It starts January 9th, I believe.
12th.
I was close. So close.
12th to February 19th. So you had the 9 in there. So back in November of last year, we say that like it's so like long ago. And if you didn't know, FARTS is the acronym because it's Festival of the Arts and it spells out farts. So there will be Disney on Broadway dining packages. There will be food kiosks. There will be something called the Wonderful Walk of Colorful Cuisine. Let's see if that gives me any information. So the Wonderful Walk of Colorful Cuisine is directly from Disney World's website. It says a journey to savor. Set on a tasty trek around Epcot featuring seven vibrant dishes and one Technicolor treat to enjoy at the end. Use your festival passport to look for specialty noted menu items, then track your progress by collecting a stamp after each purchase. It sounds like it's pretty similar to like the cookie stroll at Festival of the Holidays. Once you enjoy at least 5 of the 7 dishes and collected the corresponding stamps, bring your festival passport to the Deco Delights Food Studio to receive a complimentary artist palette cookie. So they do give us the menu for that. I will share my screen.
Oh, it's going to be a minute before I can add it.
Then I won't worry about it then. I will put the link in the chat if anyone wants to check it out. This is the wonderful, like I said, International Festival of the Arts Wonderful Walk of Colorful Cuisine. So you, it doesn't even have it updated for what the menu is going to be, which is very, very odd for Disney. With literally now 11 days to go until the event.
Yeah, that is weird.
That we don't have
there's a menu somewhere.
There's the food. I checked the park's blog. There is not a foodie guide or anything yet. They're keeping this really under wraps. That's really weird.
It is weird. And DFB didn't have anything either?
Let's see.
All right. I can add it now if you want to go. I had a piece of tape up to my face. I couldn't.
Nope, you're good. Let's see. Okay. Yep. DFB has something. Let's see. Okay. They still do not have the 2024 menus. They still have the 2023 menus. This is strange because typically Disney has this information out a lot sooner than this.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm checking on Disney Parks blog, like even Disney Eats. Like literally the last thing was Festival of the Holidays and Disney Eats Guide to Zootopia in Shanghai that opened middle of last month. This is very, very strange. Very strange. Well, I guess I can do the foodie guide for Zootopia for Shanghai.
Whatever you want to do. I'm down.
Okay. Scrolling through it. It's very very you can tell that it's in Shanghai because it's very colorful. It's very cartoon-esque. As opposed to what we have here in the US. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is from the Disney Parks blog, and this is for the Shanghai Disney Resort. Zootopia just opened on the 20th, and this is the foodie guide. So it looks like they're having, let's see, I'm trying to read which one it is. Okay, so this is a chocolate marshmallow, a raspberry-filled marshmallow. A chocolate marshmallow, that's okay, so this one right here is the chocolate marshmallow and mini chocolate bar. A donut, the mini big donut, and a blueberry hand pie. Blueberry pie. It's like a little hand pie. Then there's a blueberry milkshake, a ginger flavored ice cream sundae with Zootopia elephant ice cream bowl, Judy's waffle with ginger flavored ice cream, and a ginger flavored ice cream cone. It's got a carrot shaped cone and it's orange. And it's got a chocolate Judy hops on top. And so these are the Lemmings marshmallows. This is the frittata sandwich. It is filled with potatoes, carrots, mozzarella cheese, cushioned between two carrot-shaped buns. Then there is a hot chocolate with Judy hops beverage cup and a hot chocolate with a Nick Wild beverage cup. And a white peach waxberry flavored sparkling specialty drink with Nick souvenir cup. That is a
waxberry?
Waxberry. Waxberry.
What is that?
I have no idea. But it's this pink one right here. So there's this right here is the Disney Zootopia popsicle. It's hawthorn berry flavored, whatever a hawthorn berry is. Disney Zootopia popsicle with mold. You can buy a ice mold with it to make your own at home, I guess.
I guess. When you first said mold, I was thinking food mold. I was like, what?
Ice mold. Like to make your own like shaped ice at home.
Yeah.
A carrot-shaped lollipop, which is over here. The Zootopia Popsicle Lollipop. Gazelle's Cotton Candy. And a chocolate police officer badge over here. And then corn-flavored popcorn. That confuses me.
Because popcorn is corn.
Right. So that confuses me.
Yeah.
There's a Hops family, like their little farm stand popcorn bucket, and a Zootopia bottle cap and clip, which isn't shown. Then there is Judy's pineapple cheesecake and Nick's lemon cheesecake. So that's this one, I'm assuming. And I don't know what this one is. There's also a tuna and vegetable with steamed rice with Judy snack box. Maybe that's this one. Maybe the snack box. But, I mean, you can definitely tell that this is very much geared toward
their demographic.
That culture. It's very bright colored, very... I'd say eccentric or eclectic, because I like the cups. I think would do well here. The little carrot sandwich I think would go over. But and like right now with like all of the ice, like shaped ice craze, I think this would go over really like well as well. But there's some things like the waxberry, whatever the heck that is not going to go over here at least. And over there, it's probably going to be really big.
One thing I find, like, have you been to Disneyland?
No.
So they have a Toontown area. That's actually where their Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is.
Okay.
The Toontown, when I went in there, felt very much like Universal's kiddie section.
Okay.
At Islands of Adventure, which is just not my vibe. And
hold on just a second. Sorry about that. My mom called.
You're fine. I actually thought it might have been Hubs saying, I'm getting this and this and this. Is this okay?
No, he just pulled in the driveway. No, Mom was like, I saw your car wasn't in the driveway. Is everything okay? So I was like, yeah, Sam just ran out to Dollar General and to Sonic. So he said I messaged him like 20 minutes ago and I was like, hey, is everything okay? And he said, yeah, he went to Sonic. He went to Dollar General and then to get gas and then Sonic. Hold on. I'm coming. I'm coming. Just need to take something.
It's not the brush I need. That's the brush I need. No, I didn't even ever bother with the Revolution palettes. They never do what I wanted to do.
That's good. I have food.
Yay!
This is Sonic's Supersonic Breakfast Burrito. It's fantastic.
It's low on points.
It's not low on points, but it's okay. I will make it work.
Is it because it's in a wrap?
Yeah. Because there's like sausage and tater tots in it and the tortilla. The eggs are fine. The onion and the jalapenos are fine. And the cheese. But I had already kind of figured that we were still kind of on vacation mode, trying to get back into the swing of stuff, and that really I wouldn't be my weigh-in day is Wednesday anyway. So there's no point in trying to.
Yeah.
Put myself out of a normal routine, because then I will get into the point where I'm wanting to weigh in on really random days, and it messes with my head, and then I get really upset.
Yeah.
So, and it'll work out well because Sam goes to work on Wednesday anyway. And so I'll have like the morning like to get into a normal routine. Sam goes back to work on Wednesday and I go on Thursday.
I go back to work tomorrow.
Wah wah. But I'm having a diet limeade, so that counteracts it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes. I mean, once you go to diet or zero drinks, it's hard to drink those sugary drinks after that.
Mm-hmm.
Even when we are on vacation and I go off, I still drink the diet drinks or zero drink.
Carnival only sells Pepsi products. And so they got rid of Sierra Mist and brought out Starry, and Starry is horrible.
I wonder why they did that.
I have no idea, but it tastes horrible. I will say, because I'm in the cruise group for the Carnival Dream that's right now, like the New Year's Eve cruise. This comment makes me sad. Okay, dumb question. How do you get off the boat at port? Where do we go? Our travel agent didn't tell us.
Travel agent didn't give them any information.
Sounds like it.
I don't ever book people's cruises because I've never been on one, so I don't bother. Whew.
Well, that's the same as like I don't book anything international because I don't know it. And there's plenty other agents inside of our agency that's all they do is international. And I know that some people would be like, oh, well, why don't you just do the research and book it? Because it's constantly changing. Because it's constantly changing. They are up to date on it. I am not. I would rather them book with someone that knows what's going on.
Or just book it themselves, either way.
So, but it just like, it made me sad on our cruise how many people I overheard say, I wish my travel agent had told me about this, or I wish my travel agent had told me about that. Like, I knew some of the stuff and I didn't even pack correctly. I blame it on being drugged up on medication. But I'm pretty sure today they're in Key West. Because yesterday was a sea day. So today they should be in Key West. And it's really simple to get off in port. They tell you what deck to go to. You need to have your sign and sail card and a photo ID or passport. And then you just wander around. Or you go on an excursion if you have one booked.
When you go into port, do they make you all go to your rooms?
No. We would typically were hanging out at the coffee shop or on the Lido where all the food buffet was. See, they've already, about a month ahead of your cruise, they've already submitted your information to the different countries to see if there's a warrant out for your arrest. Like, and different countries have different policies. Like, when you take an Alaska cruise, you have to stop at a foreign port. So they stop one day in Canada. You have to have a passport to get off in Canada. But if you've ever, like, if you've had a DUI, a DUI, if you've had any type of, like, felony conviction, you can't even go on the cruise. Canada won't even approve you. So there's like a whole bunch of different things you have to know about an Alaska cruise. It's back to just being you and me.
Oh, in chat,
Mm-hmm.
Cool Gamer went away. He usually just comes in, says hi, and then heads out.
So what are you thinking for this year, Christy? Are you going back to like having a dedicated makeup stream night? Or what do you think for the year?
I have no idea.
We need Sammy on here with her big half a sheet cake.
Mm-hmm. That she ate all in one sitting.
She did. So we were driving in to Oklahoma City on Saturday. And we got into Dallas. And Dallas was just hectic. Hectic.
Always is.
And we're like, what is happening? Because Houston was fine. Houston was like smooth sailing. We get into Oklahoma City, get into our room, and I start flipping through the channels. I'm like, oh, hey, Dallas is playing in Dallas. Oh, that explains 90% of the crazy traffic.
Oh, only like 5%. It's always crazy there. It's never not crazy. That's where I go a lot of the time when I travel for work.
Is it?
Most of the time, yeah.
But yeah, we got into. And one of the things that we wanted for dinner was Chinese. And so we ordered some Chinese to the room. But it wasn't that great, unfortunately.
Because I'm going to be cracked stone, I'm trying to make it look imperfect, like aged stone with dark spots and stuff.
I get that. I know you already have a process in your mind of what you want to look like.
Just stone.
my cousin was actually on a cruise over Christmas as well. And like before we left, my mom was like, "Oh, well, I just found out your cousin's going on a cruise over Christmas too." And I'm like, "Oh." So I messaged her and I'm like, "Hey, Mom said that y'all are going on a cruise too over Christmas." And she's like, "Yeah, we're gonna be on the Carnival Breeze. We're going down to Cozumel and Costa Maya." And I said, "Oh."
Ask her how that was since we're doing that.
I will. And so I'm gonna have to ask her like how that was, because we'll be doing that over Christmas next year. We're doing a 6-night back on the Carnival Dream. But we go to Costa Maya, Belize, and Cozumel. So I think that's typically the route that they go anyway, because this is not their first cruise.
They take the same cruise all the time?
They go in the same ports. Because like you could go to the same port 5 times and do 5 different things, because they have different excursions you can book. Like, pull up mine here. I'll share my screen again here. Okay, shared. So this is my planner for our cruise. We're going on a 6-day Western Caribbean. We did an Eastern Caribbean, which is like Nassau, Princess Key, Freeport. And so you can pick all of your excursions and you can break it down by like what port you're going to. And I'll just click load a HIVE. So this is Costa Maya. This is the first port that we go to. Like there's all these different things that you can choose to do. There's 6 and people, and I talked about it yesterday about, booking through the cruise line versus booking on your own. I'm sure there's plenty of other things to do. But like it just shows you like this is what Carnival is offering for that day. Let's see. Then I can go over here and change it to Belize. And same way, there's 9 different excursions. So like literally we could go to Belize 9 different times and do something different through Carnival each time. None of them typically that we looked at on Belize included food. And so we weren't really quite sure what we're going to do in Belize. It may be kind of like we'll do a little bit of wandering around and then go back to the ship. But in Cozumel, there's this one, it's called a traditional Mexican Christmas. It's $75 per person. And you get to like do traditional Christmas stuff for Mexico. And you get like fresh tamales and stuff. And so we were talking about that one. There's just like a shopping, you can do a shopping thing. Cozumel has a ton of excursions. There's 49 different excursions in Cozumel. So literally looking at it that way, we could go to Cozumel 49 different times and not do the same thing twice. Like this one is $100, but it's a mixology class with food. So they teach you how to mix drinks. Or like this one, a cooking, tasting, and drinks at the Tabasco sauce factory.
That's cool.
Sam and I were kind of looking at that as well. But we're like, do we want to do something that's more Christmassy, even though it's the day after Christmas? Or do we want to do this one? Because this one is 4 hours. It's an easy activity level. We would leave the ship at 11. And it's an interacting cooking class with a professional chef. You get to make a 3-course meal plus margaritas. After you cook and eat, you get to enjoy an open bar. You have access to a swimming pool. And there's shopping. And literally they do all your transportation stuff for you. It's really like highly rated. So it's one that we're looking at as well. And we don't, people don't do excursions in every port. They typically will do like 1 or 2 excursions or even 1 and just like kind of chill out. Some people won't even get off the ship. Like they're in Nasu, there were people that didn't even get off the ship. Like we've been to Nasu like 5 times. Looking good. You're starting to blink. Starting to do your blink. Everything, that makeup starting to get to your eyes.
Yeah. Oh, would I blink constantly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good color that you picked to use for stone.
It's a couple of different colors. Well, I mean, I used like my gray water activated Rakuten Pro Paint as the base, but I used a couple of different shades of gray eyeshadow to get the stone effect. And I didn't blend it on smoothly. It's very splotchy like stone is.
That looks good.
This is why it takes me a while to decide on looks sometimes, because I've got to like think the process through.
And that's okay.
This is my 40-year-old trick for eyeliner. When I still want the winged eyeliner, but I don't want it heavy on my upper eyelid, instead of putting the eyeliner on my upper eyelid, I just do the corners here, and then I tight line, and that's where you do the eyeliner underneath the lashes.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Makeup tips and tricks from Christy.
Definitely for people that are older. Because if you put too much heavy eyeliner on the top over your eyelash, it makes your eyes look more closed and drugged down. If you do it a tight line, it's called tight lining, under the eyelid in that waterline area, it helps open them more. And if you don't go all the way into the corner with your eyeliner, well, I'm doing that right now because I'm not doing regular makeup. But if you don't come all the way into the corner with your eyeliner on your bottom, that helps open it up too and kind of go like this rather than bringing it in and down. And I like to use eyeshadow instead of eyeliner as my bottom eyeliner, and I don't put it in my watermark where we were trained to do it as kids. I actually use either white eyeliner or beige eyeliner on my bottom waterline because that also helps open it up. And I use the eyeliner for under the eyelash on the bottom lid. Makeup tips from me, Jess.
Makeup tips from Christy.
This will definitely look best with the whole white out eyes, but I don't know that I can do that because I won't be able to see.
You could always do just one of the eyes white out.
I should have gotten the waffle ones. I have waffle red ones, and they almost look red out. I should have done that.
Why don't you use the red ones for Medusa's look?
Because she's stone.
She's not stone all the time.
She's stoned in my look.
Okay. Okay, I know a lot of people have their opinions on it. What is yours? Are Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce really a thing, or are they playing pretend?
I'm gonna assume together because Taylor Swift doesn't usually fake relationships.
I find the article from People magazine funny.
I haven't read it.
It says Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce leave his New Year's Eve game together after Chiefs win. Well, you would hope so. Because they live together.
I didn't realize they lived together.
Yeah, she moved into his new house for temporarily while she's on break from tour.
Did not know that. Be right back. Gotta watch this.
All right.
Back with the bibs.
Okay. Trying to get back into routine after vacation. You know?
It's not easy.
It's not. Because, like, and, like, thankfully, I still have a few days. Like, Sam and I have today and tomorrow. And then he goes on Wednesday and I'm at home. But, like, it's very strange for us because typically, like, right after we come back from work or come back from vacation, it's time to go to work. Like, there's no, like, downtime. So having the downtime is actually kind of nice, but I don't quite know what to do with it. Because, like, I will say, even on a cruise ship, where it's like, oh, well, you don't have to really do anything. You can sit back and relax, blah, blah, blah. There's literally something going on all the time, all hours of the day. And it could be, let's say it's 10:15. There could be 15 different things going on at 10:15 across the ship.
You just got to pick what you do.
Right. And so there's always something to do. And then you get home and you're like, what do I do? Like, my schedule isn't, like, it's not dictated by what I want to do next. I think Sam and I's plan for today is just to be lazy.
Well, there's football games today.
Let's be lazy and watch football games, apparently.
I'm watching the Rose Bowl at the moment.
Is it the parade?
Yeah.
Can you record the parade?
Yeah.
Hank? So we'll watch football games today.
You know what I'm doing?
What?
I'm taking water. Well, it's actually the Garnier makeup remover. Mixing it in with some eyeshadow, making it liquidy on the brush, and then taking the brush and flicking it.
Looks good.
That was me shielding it so it doesn't splatter everywhere.
Makes sense.
It still splattered a little bit, but not too much. The one thing I don't miss, getting makeup under my nails to where it doesn't want to come out. It's only a little after 10.
Mm-hmm.
actually didn't take nearly as long as I thought it would.
Well, that's okay. That gives you more time to take your pictures.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this is a fast look.
Pretty quick. I had time to contemplate it. I even got to order my thing that I wanted to use with it. The Medusa headpiece. It wasn't actually supposed to be here till the 5th, and it came in the other day.
Hey.
I really would prefer the whiteout ones. I just know I won't be able to do anything.
Sam's watching the Tournament of Roses parade.
The what?
Tournament of Roses parade. It's a parade in California,
Oh, yeah.
before the Rose Bowl.
Come on, quit burning.
Looking good.
Contacts make my eyes burn. And water.
And now the look is complete. Well, minus the headpiece.
And the eyelashes. I haven't done those yet.
Take a breath.
I'm waiting for it to quit hurting.
Don't you wear contacts?
No. I've had 20/20 vision.
Well, la-ti-da.
I gotta touch up under the eyes from where they watered.
So that, and then eyelashes and your headpiece, and then it's picture time.
Yep.
Have you figured out what you're doing later, or
No.
if we're doing another one later?
I haven't figured it out yet. Let this dry for a second.
You need like a little fan on your desk to like face and dry. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I have a heater right behind me, but I don't think that'll work as well.
You're doing the contact blank.
Yep.
Blank. Trying to get them to settle in where they need to be.
Yeah. Yeah, my husband used to wear contacts, and I'd put them in for him, so I know how to put contacts in. Even when I did wear contacts, back when I was a teenager, in college, I liked to wear contacts to change the color of my eyes. They bothered me all the time. I don't think I would be able to function with contacts if I had to wear them.
I wore contacts for a while, but I couldn't wear them.
Stuff all over my fingers.
Doing the fanning again.
Yeah, I gotta let that eyeliner dry a little bit.
Oh, is it the magnetic one?
Yeah.
And you don't use glue, right?
No, glue usually has latex in it. I can't even imagine like gluing your eyes freaking shut.
Right.
I'm sure it's not strong enough to do that, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to risk it.
That would be my luck. What brand do you use?
This one's Glamnetic. for the lashes, but I'm using Kiss eyeliner, magnetic eyeliner. I don't like Glamnetic's eyeliner, but I do like Kiss's eyeliner. I've used Kiss before too. It's fairly inexpensive. Like you can get a pack of magnetic lashes by Kiss for like $8 at Walmart. Glamnetic, they're like $20. Right? Do you want to see it with the? Oh, I can take this off. With the wig and the headpiece.
Sure.
I'll be right back. And most of the time, you don't see me put the wig and headpiece on.
Mm-mm.
So I got a lot of hair, so I have to put it somewhere. So it's in a net.
There you go.
This one's tight enough, so I don't need bobby pins, but I have bobby pins. It's done.
Ta-da! Can't wait to see the pictures.
I've been excited for this look.
So that is it for this look. Pretty quick. And then we may or may not be on later.
Yeah, let me brainstorm some ideas and I'll let you know.
All right, sounds good.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Why is it taking